Good morning, St. Francis. It is Tuesday, July the 13th, 2021, Tuesday of the 15th week of the year, the 15th week in Ordinary Time. Back in Raleigh again on this sultry morning that will turn into a steamy day here in Carolina, but back here in the back of the church. So the back part of the church, you can hear the hum of the HVAC compressors perhaps behind me, but the image over here of the cross framed between the two trees, where is it? There it is, kind of. It's a very pretty sight here from the parking lot of this on this side of our church. So filming from this point today. In the scriptures today, let's see, Exodus continues, in which we hear very quickly the life of Moses as he grows up. That Pharaoh, threatened again by the announcement of a savior or a Messiah who will save the Hebrew people from their oppression by the Egyptians, demands that all firstborn males born within a period of time need to be killed. And so the massacre of the innocents in Egypt that will then be repeated after the birth of Jesus in Bethlehem. Moses, however, is saved by his mother, who puts him into a basket, a reed basket, puts him onto the Nile. Pharaoh's daughter finds him and she adopts him, calling him Moses, meaning that she has drawn him out of the water. Baptism references perhaps in Christian understanding, but not in Jewish understanding. Remember that. Moses grows and becomes a member of the royal court, an official of the royal court. However, when he sees an Egyptian beating one of the Hebrew workers, he kills the Egyptian, and thinking that he's done a good deed, he comes back and now finds two Hebrews fighting. And then they say, basically, are you going to kill us the way that you killed the Egyptian? Meaning that no one is grateful for anything that Moses did, I guess. And so now Pharaoh learns of Moses having killed a fellow Egyptian, therefore Moses is destined for death. So Moses has to flee into exile and into Midian. Now what will happen in Midian, we will see in the next couple of days. But nothing goes right for Moses, it seems, at the very beginning. In the same way, nothing is going really right for Jesus as he continues in his proclamation of the reign of God in Matthew's Gospel. But here in Matthew's Gospel, we begin a great period called the Woes, in which Jesus basically has had enough of people not refusing to listen to him, of people denying him, of people not recognizing who he is, of not wanting to listen to anything he has to say. And basically he just says, look, if you're not going to listen to me, then if you remember Sodom and Gomorrah, it's going to be better for them in reality than it will be better for you, who are going to reject me and not listen to anything that I have to say, and not listen to anything that I have to offer or to give that will make your life more meaningful than anything you could ever possibly do on your own. The bottom line of all of this, basically, is that many times we want God on our own terms. We want God to be just like us. We want God to embrace the same kinds of things, political, social, economic, what have you. We want God to be basically made in our own image and forget that we are made in God's image. We want a God who is just like us, and the reality is that can never be. And thank God that can never be. Because in our own fallible, short-sighted, ignorant, naive, ridiculous, stupid, and absurd ways, we could never, ever approach the wonder and the glory that God is for us. Stop trying to make God after your own image. Stop trying to make God into who you are, who supports your causes and agendas, because you are too afraid of recognizing the fact that there's more to life than your own causes and agendas, and that your own causes and agendas perhaps are strangling you and not allowing you to embrace the life that God is offering us through Jesus Christ. It is as simple as that, and it's up to us to be able to recognize that. If we don't, it's to our own woe and to our own undoing that we will find ourselves left in the back. And may the Lord give you peace.